I am 82 years old, and I never thought I would be telling this story from a place like this. They imagine neglect, abandonment, something cold. But the truth is quieter than that. It's not just where we ended up, it's how we got here. My wife and I, we didn't have much when we started. A small rented house, one fan that barely worked in the summer, and dreams that felt bigger than our pockets. But when our first son was born, everything changed. Suddenly, life wasn't about what we wanted anymore. It was about what they needed. I worked 2 jobs.
Morning to evening in a factory, then night shifts at a warehouse. I missed dinners, missed birthdays, missed sleep.
But I told myself, this is what a father does. I believed sacrifice was love. I believed if I gave them everything, one day they would understand.
And I believe the same. I gave up my own dreams without even thinking twice. I wanted to become a teacher once. I loved books. Loved learning. I stayed home. I raised them. Every tear, every small fear they couldn't explain. I remember nights when one of them would wake up crying, and I would sit beside their bed until morning, just to make sure they felt safe. I never counted the hours. A mother doesn't. I packed their lunches, stitched their uniforms when we couldn't afford new ones, and told them again and again, study hard, build a life better than ours. And they did. That was the dream, wasn't it? That our children would rise higher than we ever could.
We invested everything into them, our time, our energy, our money, our youth. When the time came, I even transferred the house into our eldest son's name. People warned me, don't do it too early, they said. Keep something in your control. But I laughed. I said, he's my son, my own blood. Why would I think like that? I thought trust was strength. I thought love was enough protection. And they got busy with their lives, their careers, their families. We understood. Of course we did. That's how life works. Children grow, parents step back. We didn't complain when visits became less frequent. We didn't question when calls became shorter. We told ourselves, they're just busy.
But slowly, something changed. It wasn't one big moment. It was 1,000 small ones. Meals eaten alone, festivals celebrated without them, phone calls that felt like obligations instead of conversations. And I listened because that's what I had always done. One evening, I said to my husband, did we teach them everything except how to stay? He didn't answer. He just looked away. I think we both knew something was slipping, but we didn't want to say it out loud.
The day they brought it up, it sounded so reasonable. That's the part that hurts the most. There was no anger, no shouting, just calm voices. Dad, Mom, this place will be better for you. You'll have care, people your age, medical support. They said it like they were helping us, like this was the responsible choice. And I remember sitting there nodding, because I didn't know how to fight my own children without feeling like I was doing something wrong. I looked at my wife, hoping she would say something, but her eyes, they were already filled with something I couldn't fix.
That night, I cried quietly, not because of the place, because of the realization. We'd given them everything.
But somewhere along the way, we forgot to teach them something important. We taught how to succeed, but not how to stay connected. We taught them how to build their future, but not how to value their past. We made their lives easier, so easy that maybe they never understood what it cost us. Maybe that was our mistake. Love, when it only gives and never asks, sometimes becomes invisible.
If you are listening to me and you still have young children or even grown ones, learn from us. Don't give away everything too soon. Not your home, not your financial security, not your independence. Love your children deeply, but don't lose yourself in the process. Teach them responsibility, not just comfort. When you are no longer strong, when your voice is softer and your steps are slower, what you taught them is what they will return to you.
And talk to them, not just about their future, but about yours too. Let them see your struggles, your sacrifices, not to make them feel guilty, but to make them aware. Let them understand that parents are not permanent, that time is not endless. And most importantly, don't build a life where your entire happiness depends on them. Keep something for yourself, your interests, your friendships, your sense of purpose. Because when children leave, as they always do, you should still have something that holds you together.
We are not here because our children are monsters. No, they are just products of the life we helped create. A life where everything moved fast, where success mattered more than presence, where love was assumed, not expressed. And now we sit here, not angry, not even bitter, just
Aware.
aware of the distance, aware of the choices, both theirs and ours.
If I could go back, I wouldn't love them less. I would just love them differently. I would teach them that love is not just sacrifice, it is also presence, respect, and responsibility. I would remind them again and again that one day we will grow old. And when that day comes, we won't need their money, we will need their time.
We're still here, still breathing, still remembering. And if our story can reach even one family, one son, one daughter, and make them pause, make them call their parents, make them visit, then maybe this ending won't feel so heavy. Because the truth is simple. Parents don't expect everything back, but they do hope they won't be left behind.